Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Addy here. I'm really late for this. I had work and I do work long hours, so don't really have time to cover this until I get home. But we got our new community transmission titled "Where Are Those Droidekas?" And it's right here. End the video. Bye. Psych, just kidding. I just wanted to do that. Please don't leave. Okay, now we got our incoming transmission. It was around this time last year when we first announced that Star Wars Battlefront 2 would be heading into the Clone Wars. We've since been to Geonosis, new reinforcements, and heroes that joined the ranks, and the war between the Republic and Separatists continues to rage across the galaxy in capital supremacy. The Clone Wars doesn't end here. Starting this month on June 26th, to be precise, we have more Clone Wars content coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2 as part of the "Where Are Those Droidekas" update. So on June 26th, it's confirmed already that Capital Supremacy Naboo will be coming, and on the 28th, I believe, to the July 1st. I think it's I might have forgotten, but I believe it's 3 times XP for that weekend. So if you need to rank up, that's the perfect time. Capital Supremacy, Naboo. The conflict has spread to the streets of Theed, as this month we're bringing the Capital Supremacy to Naboo. The capital city of Theed is one of the most iconic locations within the Clone Wars, and we're excited to be bringing Capital Supremacy to this fan favorite map. When you deploy onto Naboo, you will notice that it's set at dusk. The embered sky adds a greater layer of atmosphere to the city. Alongside the dust setting, you'll notice that the city streets are showing signs of previously fought battle and skirmishes. Romantic ambience and meets war-torn streets. Whatever. So basically, it's going to be a mix. I believe it's just going to be like kind of nighttime Kashyyyk, with a bunch of flamed leaves and destroyed streets and stuff like that. Hopefully they will add buildings that are ruined, buildings that are destroyed. Hopefully they'll add something like that, which would be pretty cool. The entirety of the battle takes place within the city streets itself, making Naboo a great location for those wanting to experience urban conflict from within the Star Wars universe. So no mention about the palace itself. Maybe it's going to be on one of the sides, one of the locations, but it says the entire of the battle takes place within the streets. So I'm guessing phase one of Galactic Assault towards the palace, so probably the whole map maybe would be Capital Supremacy thing. Hopefully we can get into the palace. That would be nice, but we'll see. And now we get to the good part. The new reinforcements, Droideka. If there is one reinforcement that we know is high on our community wish list, it's the Droideka. Of course, we have a bit of history with these, and while we won't focus on the past, let's just say that your passion and enthusiasm for these rollies was not missed. If you don't know what we're talking about, DICE released this image itself. It had the 327 and I believe it's the 41st here. I completely forgot, but it was those two legions. And people notice in the background this little droideka here. And DICE, being intelligent as they were, denied the droideka and stated that it was a crash speeder. So then the internet pretty much made crash speeder memes, made fun of it. And eventually they released another wallpaper like this, but removed the droideka itself. So now we have the droideka, and yeah. Let's see here. One of the most feared droids finally joins the Separatist army, wielding twin blasters and personal deflector shield generators, making them a formidable foe for anyone that faces off against them in combat. Destructive weaponry and powerful shield aren't their only characteristics, as their ability to transform and swiftly relocate has become synonymous with them. Okay. Synonymous. Whatever. Basically, this is a little GIF, as the creator says it's pronounced. This GIF here is the Droideka rolling, and then getting into its attack stance, and then the shield drops out. So right now, I'm gonna put up a little bit of a gameplay of the 2005 droidicas. You'll see me rolling around and basically doing the same model where you transform and then you got your shields, the blasters and stuff like that. So we're gonna go through these abilities. We're gonna also post a bit of the gameplay on it. The primary weapon is the twin blaster cannons, short-range heavy weapons that deal significant damage to those unfortunate enough to find themselves caught in their crossfire. The droidica can maintain full control of the blaster regardless of whether they're stationary or they're advancing upon their target. Don't let them get near. So basically it's like this clip. I'm shooting and I'm walking towards them, or I'm stationary. You still have control. Everything is good. You don't need to stop moving in order to shoot, which is nice. Ability number 1, wheel form. So the droidica basically goes from Optimus Prime into a truck. It just transforms. It's secretly a transformer. The droidica folds its cannons and legs into its chassis, whatever, and becomes able to traverse the battlefront at breakneck speeds. The wheel form can be activated both with the ability button and by pressing the sprint button, which also further increases its movement speed while in wheel form. So if you're in wheel form and you're going to go steady speed, pretty much normal movement speed forward, you click the left stick or you click the button, whatever, shift to run. It's going to increase the speed probably slightly faster than the Vanguard, I believe. I believe it's going to be slightly faster. Let's see. The wheel form can be activated both. Okay, that's what we did. Additionally, the droidica can exit ball mode either by pressing the ability button again, or activating the energy shield, or by holding down fire. So there's 3 ways to exit. You press the ability once more, you activate the bubble shield, which I believe will be as this is showing right now. So this is you press one of those 3 buttons and he's going to be like hold up, gets up, and just in attack mode pretty much. Let's see here. Ability 2 is called Overload. Sharing ability with its fellow enforcers, the droidica can overload its primary blasters. The cannons are instantly cooled, and for a period of time, the droidica can fire its blaster cannons with increased rate of fire. So basically, this is if you have a CR2 and you're shooting it, and the officer kind of heals you up and gives you a cooldown bonus reduction or whatever, where your heat buildup meter is yellow. It's going to be basically the same thing. The yellow one allows you to just keep firing. It's like a bonus reload timing thing. So it's going to allow you to keep shooting, but a little bit faster. I'm assuming it's going to be slightly faster than average. So I guess if you use the DC-17 for the Republic, and then you pick the ARC Trooper, you're going to be able to shoot, I believe, like that fast. Probably. I'm just guessing, so I have no idea, but I'm assuming it's gonna be a little bit, maybe like 1.5 times the speed. And the third ability is the energy shield. The energy shield acts as a secondary health pool for the droidica. That is the first combatant that can shoot out from it. The shield goes into cooldown if it's destroyed or if it's manually toggled off. Deploying the energy shield while in wheel form will actually automatically trigger the transformation into destroyer mode before the shield activates, and vice versa. The shield automatically toggles off when going into wheel form. Rolling onto the battlefront this month on June 26, we will have the answer to the questions you've all been asking. Where are those droidicas? So third ability is the shield. You're able to shoot through it. It's going to act the same as like the normal specialist shield or the Iden shield. I believe it's going to be like 200 health, maybe 300, because it's going to be costing a lot more battle points. So maybe 300, 350 shield health. And then droidica itself, hopefully it has more health than a heavy. Hopefully it does, we'll see. But basically that's the droidica. So it's finally confirmed after decades of us whining and complaining and making fun for the droidicas. DICE has listened and they've created droidicas for us. So that's pretty sick. I will have gameplay of him. I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really good in those tight corners, the hallways. That's probably the best place to use them. In the open, you're going to get destroyed instantly. But in the hallways, you're gonna destroy everyone. Anakin, he's gonna get fucked up, dude. Unless Anakin is still OP, like, and yeah. Now, we're gonna move over to the TX-130. Not to be outshined by the Separatists, the Galactic Republic will also be receiving a new reinforcement in the form of the TX-130 Saber class fighting tank. The TX-130 will provide the Galactic Republic with an armored fighting vehicle that is both quick and defensive. The speed allows the TX-130 to enter into battle, deal damage, and then make its escape. A great balance between agility and power. So 100% it's faster than the AAT. I think it might be a little bit weaker than the AAT, maybe the same damage as the speeders, but its health I would assume would be slightly less than the AAT. In my opinion, might be slightly left, and the weak spot is the back as well. That's how it was in the last game, it was the back in 2005, I mean. On top, I don't know if there's going to be a laser turret, but we'll see. Let's see here. Primary weapons. The pair of heavy laser cannons sit upon the TX-130 and act as its primary weapon system. Despite having a fixed firing line, the versatile nature of the tank means that it can quickly maneuver to ensure enemies are within its line of sight. So that's basically these here. Those are basically what it's using. Ability 1, Laser Barrage. The Laser Barrage ability on the TX-130 fires a short laser cannon barrage of continuous blaster fire. During this time, the TX-130 will fire automatically for a short period of time. This ability is the perfect counter for when you encounter multiple small and fast-moving targets, such as enemy droids or speeders. Once the automatic firing sequence is complete, Laser Barrage will go into a recharge state until it's ready to be fired again. So basically this is what the speeders have. You press the button and it goes like zoop, and then just starts unloading 20 blaster bolts in like 2-3 seconds. So it's just gonna be a quick firing mode, quick firing like the staff and the speeder bikes and bark speeders. It's just going to be the exact same thing. Ability 2, rockets. Rockets fire in an alternate fashion from pods on each side of the TX-130. The rockets are dumb-fired, meaning they do not lock on to enemies, and enemies add fire in the direction you aim them. Like the AATs, when firing rockets, you have the ability to fire them one at a time, or you can charge them up. When charged by holding the fire button, TX will unleash all of the rockets in quick momentum. So a little bit better, well, a lot better than the AAT. The AAT, you press the rocket button. It doesn't really do anything. It's kind of useless in my opinion. I haven't gotten any kills with it, but it just shoots all. I believe it's 6 or 8. It's one of the 4. So it shoots everything at once. But now with this one, you can control them if you want to shoot them one at a time for a little bit more precise rocketing, or you can charge it up and shoot everything at once. Probably the best thing to do would be to shoot everything at once when you're encountering another vehicle. But if it's just a small group of reinforcements, I would shoot them one at a time, to be honest. And ability 3 is called Charge Mode. Activating this ability will toggle the primary fire into charge mode. While in charge mode, the TX-130 will gain the ability to charge up a massive charged bolt that fires simultaneously from both left and right turrets at the expense of some maneuverability. Charge mode is the perfect ability to use when facing a slow-moving target. Charge mode has a duration of 20 seconds but can be cancelled sooner if desired. 20 seconds for charge mode, dude? That's crazy. Well, you can't complain. AAT has this Top Gunner, and it stays there for pretty much until you cancel the ability or you get blown up. So 20 seconds is the duration. Slow movement, probably high damage. So the charge mode is best used for vehicles. Rockets would probably be best used for infantry if there's a bunch around you and you want to just blow them up. And laser barrage I would still use on vehicles. I wouldn't use this on infantry, to be honest, unless it's like a hero or a villain. Now we have a new appearance for Anakin Skywalker. This is Skywalker on site and ready to assist. Deploying onto the battlefront this month is the General Skywalker appearance for Anakin. Now this is the one that the community is heavily wanting and heavily pushing for DICE to make. There are mods already to do this, and I do have some gameplay on the channel regarding those mods. So if you want to check it out, I'll link everything in the comments actually, so you can see the videos in the comments what it might look like, and I'll link also the where you can download it for now. I believe right now Chucky has one that's updated from season 1 to 3 of Clone Wars. So that one, I'll also be putting that gameplay up on the channel as well. Now, this iconic look comes out of the Crucible of the Clone Wars animated series from Anakin's many fights throughout the galaxy. During the height of the conflicts between the CIS and the Republic, some Jedi opt to wear armored robes and gear than more traditional robes to protect them in the heart of battle. As intense combat was almost always a challenge Anakin faced head-on and something he had to be ready for on a moment's notice during the Clone Wars. He was often seen wearing this outfit both in and out of combat. So that's pretty much this outfit here. I'll post one on the screen right now so you guys can see. I'll post the Clone Wars thing, and then I'll post the mod as well, what it has. It basically takes Obi-Wan's armor and kind of puts it on Anakin. So you can just check out both images and see what it potentially might look like. Let's see here. After the hardships he faced during the Battle of Geonosis, Anakin evolved into one of the greatest generals in the Grand Army of the Republic, often leading the 501st Legion into battle as the tip of the spear. The General Skywalker appearance will be available on the 26th of June. That's a Wednesday, so it's about 2.5 weeks, probably from now, or 3. I think 2.5, almost 3 weeks. It's 1,000 crystals, which I believe it's like $20 or something, 20 Canadian or 15 Canadian or something like that. I completely forgot. Or it's 40,000 credits. So either way, you can purchase it like that. If you don't have credits or crystals, just play and you'll get them really easy. I play Galactic Assault and I get about 800 to 900. So just try it like that. Let's see here. Same heart, same blood. Due to the diverse and commonly harsh environments, the Clone Wars were fought across tactical armor. Often camouflage was a necessity for the clone troopers to survive when their plastoid plating wasn't enough to keep them safe. Two legions that used camo most notably were the 212th Attack Battalion and the 41st Elite Corps. The 212th is the ones from the Clone Wars animated series. I'll put up a picture right now so you can see. I'll also put it up later. And the 41st were the Revenge of the Sith Scout Trooper Kashyyyk troopers in the Revenge of the Sith film that were under the lead of Commander Gree. And I do have videos of those mods as well. Not the 212th, but the 41st. I have videos like that, so you can check them out as well in the comment section. Let's see here. Specifically, the Recon and Scout regiments for both these legions, respectively. The 212th Recon Division was outfitted with the Angular Phase 1 ARF Advanced Recon Force armor and desert camo during the Second Battle of Geonosis when the Republic invaded the retaken world. Obi-Wan Kenobi, alongside with Anakin and other Jedi Knights, led the siege with his loyal troops through dunes, canyons, and caverns of the Separatist-controlled planet. As a splinter of the 212th Attack Battalion, the 212th Recon Division specialized in covert operations behind enemy lines. Their primary mode of transportation consisted of the agile all-terrain vehicles, such as the AT-RT. The 41st Scout Battalion was under the direction of Jedi Grandmaster Yoda. The 41st Scout Troopers Phase 2 ARF armor, though featuring less plastoid plating compared to the traditional clone armor, allowed for greater mobility and flexibility in jungle rainforest environments, such as Kashyyyk. The sun shield, wider visor, and the overall shape of the helmet also help with vision when traversing or fighting in rainy foliage and wet regions. This unit specialized in reconnaissance and warfare over difficult terrain, such as overgrown floral locations, Later during the twilight hours of the Clone Wars, Commander Gree and Master Yoda deployed the 41st Scout Battalion on the beaches of Kashyyyk to fend off a droid attack on the Wookiees. The 41st Scout Battalion appearances will be classed as epic and will be available for 40,000 credits or 1,000 crystals. The 212th Recon Division are rare and will cost 20,000 credits or 500 crystals. I personally would reverse these, to be honest, or make them both the same, because they are pretty epic. We'll be back with the full release notes for Where Are the Droidekas update later this month. So Tuesday the 25th for sure. DICE has it now where they do CTs or other information they release one day before the actual release. So two new appearances coming in. One hero appearance, one new vehicle, and let's see here, one new reinforcement, and the new Capital Supremacy all coming in June, I believe, which is dope as fuck, to be honest. DICE is really outdoing themselves with this update. Hopefully they get more development team, hopefully they get more funding, and they can bring in Coruscant, Jedi Temple. I'll see some younglings, Mustafar, Utapau, Umbara. Hopefully we can get all those. Let's see here. A little further ahead. So I'm assuming this might be in September. But Felucia is confirmed. We talked a bit about Capital Supremacy over the last few months. The feedback we've received has been hugely valuable, as has all the discussion around the game modes in general. As we move through the summer, we plan to add new ways to play epic battles. For players who want something besides traditional PvP, we'll have more to share on this later this year. I can already tell you this is going to be PvE, player versus engine or environment or whatever. Player versus engine. It's basically you versus AI, so maybe new arcade maps, new battle scenarios, or maybe it's going to be a split screen, or you and another player versus AI like Battlefront 2015 had, where you have like kind of a horde mode, if you will, a waved mode where enemies come at you, different difficulties, and you try to survive and beat them. So maybe that's coming, which would be very nice. Outside of game modes, one of the most requested content additions comes in the form of planets. Coming later this year will be a brand new planet to the Star Wars Battlefront 2. The colorful jungle world of Felucia will be arriving later in 2019 and is being built for Capital Supremacy. We can't wait to take one of the most iconic planets of the Clone Wars era and bring it into the game. Before we get all of that, in July we'll feature a month of weekly community quest themes around your favorite Clone Wars heroes and villains that will unlock new animated poses and voiceover lines for these characters. So I guess in July it's going to be kind of little mini challenges, mini quests to get new voice lines or to get stances or poses, pretty much. Animated poses so they can put the lightsaber up to their side and ignite it. Something like that, probably. I would prefer that to be on the side and have July be bug and server fixes, which would be great. Now he says, we'll be back in August to talk more about the new ways to play Felucia and more. As always, we're incredibly humbled by your ongoing support and passion for Battlefront 2. Please do keep all your feedback coming, and we'll see you on the streets of Theed in just a few weeks' time. So what DICE is doing is sometimes they have their surveys, I think 2 months after, like, difference. They'll have one, and 2 months down the line they'll have another one. And I highly advise you guys to take those surveys, let them know what you want in the game, let them know what you would like to see in the game, and what they can do to change up the game, because they're listening, and it's something they're doing pretty much for us. So I would highly recommend that you take those surveys, and once a new survey is up, I'll post it in the community tab. You guys go check it out, you guys vote, you guys give them feedback, because it's always appreciated on their side to let them know that what we want and what they'll try to do for us. You know, I like to keep it real, I like to be honest, I like to give my opinion, and that's just what I do. I'm not going to bullshit you, tell you the one thing and then lie to you or whatever. I'm going to give you my honest opinion about everything. So you don't like it, that's just my opinion. You don't have to like it. You just deal with it however you want. But I might not like your opinion. You might not like mine. So subscribe. You know, that's all you can do pretty much. But pretty much, crazy community transmission. Long has a bunch of things coming in. Felicia, I cannot wait for, dude. Oh my god, dude. I'm off on the 26th. Hopefully I'm off on this day as well. I'm going to book this shit off from work. I'm going to play this all day. But it looks like it's going to be a bit of a farmland kind of building. This looks like the 91st in my opinion. I don't know. It looks blue as well. I don't know if this is going to be 91st or this is going to be like 501st or something. But who knows? There's 4 of them here. It looks really nice. The plants are going to be so good. Hopefully they have a nighttime variant where the plants kind of bioluminescent. They glow a little bit. Same with the leaves and stuff. It's going to be so sick, dude. Holy shit. Hopefully we'll see some dead rancors or battles or something from like the Revenge of the Sith film. Maybe there's going to be an Easter egg where we have Aayla Secura's body there, like all shot up and stuff. That would be pretty sick. I'm going to be rocking the 327th on this one for sure. But it's confirmed only for the CS. No Galactic Assault, nothing. Maybe they'll do Blast, maybe they'll do Strike. Heroes versus Villains on this. But currently it's only a Capital Supremacy map. And I'm excited, man. It says whip here, work in progress. So this is a work in progress. For what we can tell, from land they got some branches. Maybe this is a skeleton of something. Tree vines, some rivers or water. So it's going to be really good. I can't wait. I'm more excited about the map itself than the Droidekas. Droidekas is probably number 2. The Speeder maybe number 3. Anakin, skin not so much. Again, on PC you have mods, but for those on the console this is probably going to be really good. So either of those is nice. And these are Anakin's probably the last one on mine. And then the new Scout Troopers, Recon Troopers, that are new divisions and stuff. It's looking good. The future of Battlefront 2 is looking really good. To be honest with you, if you don't have the game, get the fucking game, dude. It's always on sale on PlayStation. It's like every other week it's on sale on Xbox, and it gets on sale on like Origins. Get the fucking game. Just buy it. It's like $10, dude. $10 Canadian. Ultimate Edition, $12. Buy the fucking game. Lots of content is coming. DICE is they said they're gonna keep supporting it through 2019. No news yet on original trilogy or sequel trilogy, like The Last Jedi and stuff. I don't really care for The Last Jedi. I don't even like the maps. The only good one, in my opinion, would have to be Starkiller Base. That's it. I don't like Takodana. I don't like Yaku. I don't like that shit. It's stupid. But hopefully they'll get some Best by Nighttime. Hopefully they'll bring some stuff from the campaigner over or something. But honestly, out of a 5, this CT is actually a 5 out of 5, to be honest. With some grammar mistakes and shit, but whatever. But honestly, 5 out of 5. Great CT. Lots of stuff coming. It's getting big, dude. If they keep this up, man. Oh, DICE. I love you. I'm going to love you, DICE. Come on. This is good. Now, this is what everything's up for. This is nice. And hopefully you guys can support more on the game. Give us more stuff. More maps. I want to see Mustafar, Utapau, Coruscant. I want to see those. Other people, they want like Umbara or Calistoslos. I can't even pronounce it, dude. I don't even know what it is. But it's the first episode of the Clone Wars animated series. I can't even pronounce it, man. Honestly, it's good. The Battlefront 2 is in a good position right now. It can only get better. And right now is the time to buy, dude. It's going to be nice. It's going to be good. I just can't wait. I can't wait for June 26th. I'm going to put up a bunch of gameplay on Naboo. Hopefully we can get some better lighting mod, because right now I'm currently using vanilla mods or just vanilla lighting. Homeboy Sly Pair. Lighting mod Slide Bear, please. I love you, please. And OrthoHex 4K clone mods is going to look perfect. He's probably doing something. I talked to him earlier. He's going to have some more 4K clones. Can't wait, man. OrthoHex, Slide Bear, Chucky, Mandalorian Business. They got this, man. They got this. All these mods, the Wrangler, no holograms, everything that the modders are doing is just improving the game, and hopefully DICE will take their stuff that they're doing and just implement it. You know, it's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be crazy. So for now, thank you guys for tuning in to this Capital Supremacy community transmission. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in to this community transmission update. I know I'm late, and it's probably like 45 minutes or some bullshit, but I like to go through it. I like to give my opinion. I like to talk about it. That's how I always do it. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're excited. 5 out of 5 for me on this one. I can't wait. For now, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully enjoy, and I'll catch you guys and girls in the next Battlefront 2 update news video. Peace out.